The gospel readings this week haven't been easy, but today Jesus delivers the core message of stewardship with three laser-focused truths. He is wrapping up the provocative story of the dishonest steward and forcing us to confront where our loyalty truly lies. First, Jesus says, the person who is trustworthy in very small matters is also trustworthy in great ones. And the person who is dishonest in very small matters is also dishonest in great ones. We often wait for a great opportunity, a heroic act of charity, a major sacrifice to prove our faith. But Jesus is clear. Your eternity is determined by your fidelity in the mundane. How do you handle your time when no one is watching? How do you treat your spouse or your coworker when you're stressed? Do you fudge the numbers on a small expense report? If you cannot be faithful with the small, borrowed things of this life, a 10-minute window of prayer, the pennies in your pocket, or the gossip you resist sharing, God will not entrust you with the true riches of the kingdom. Second, Jesus connects this fidelity to wealth, calling our money dishonest wealth, Mammon. He commands us to make friends for yourselves with dishonest wealth, so that when it fails, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings. This is the practical application of spiritual prudence. Don't let temporary resources be an obstacle to heaven. Turn them into assets for heaven. Every dollar spent to serve the poor, every hour volunteered for the forgotten, every talent used for God's glory is the steward rewriting the bill, securing eternal friendships. Third, the inevitable consequence of failed stewardship is the ultimate loyalty test. No servant can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and Mammon. Jesus doesn't say you shouldn't serve two masters. He says you cannot. This isn't a suggestion. It's a spiritual law. Mammon, the pursuit of wealth, security, and prestige as ultimate goals, is not just a competing interest. It is a rival god. It demands your complete devotion, and it cannot coexist with a worship of the one true God. When the Pharisees, who loved money, heard this, they sneered at Jesus. Their external piety, which was highly esteemed in human eyes, was an abomination in the sight of God, because God knew their hearts were already enslaved to wealth. The challenge today is simple. Look at your life right now. Which master dictates your stress level? Which master determines your Sunday schedule? Which master controls your wallet? Let us choose the master who gave everything for us, proving our love and loyalty not in heroic feats, but in the small, trustworthy choices we make today. Amen.